Hi folks, this is Phil White from Sunshine Antenna Service. Okay, so this is number 4 in the series. This is to do with the TV signal amplifier on the roof and the power supply downstairs that powers it up. And I'm going to go over this with you now. So this is for when you've moved into a new home and you don't have any TV signal. You've done all the common sense things, plugged it all in, tried to tune the TV, and it just keeps saying no. All right. There's a very good possibility that you don't have the TV signal booster power supply plugged in, or maybe the device is missing. So it's a black device that plugs into the socket where the TV would normally go, and then the TV plugs into it. It has a power pack on it. It looks very much like your normal mobile phone charger. So a little black box plugs into the power point, and then a lead, and then another black connector which plugs into the TV socket on the wall. And then on that, it also has another socket built into it that you then plug your TV lead into, and that goes to your telly. Now, normal situation is, let's take the lounge room, for example, where you put your TV set. You may also have a family room in the house. Normally, at the lounge room is the most common place that that power pack should be plugged in. So first thing I do is have a look and see if there is one there, and if it's not plugged in and turned on, then make sure that it is. All right. I'll get some pictures and images up on that, put them up on the website so that you can go to that and have a good look at this. But just for now, this is the general instructions. So I'm going to show you now just a rough drawing that I've done, just so that you've got a bit of an idea of what's going on. Okay, so here we go. All right, this is the basic setup. I think you should be able to see that, get a still picture of it. I'll point out a couple of things. Okay, very obvious. TV antenna here receiving the signal from the TV transmitter. The green is the TV signal coming down. So from the TV antenna on your roof, whether you know it or not, there's going to be this guy here, which is your TV signal booster or amplifier. It doesn't matter what you call it, but its job is to take the signal and make it stronger. So it comes down, goes in most homes. I'm just taking a standard, two-story home, but single story the same. There's a splitter there. Very common to have a splitter that splits 4 ways, sometimes only 2, but a 4-way is a very common splitter, and then it splits the signal to each of the outlets. Okay, now, one of these outlets we were just talking about, which is the lounge room, here we have our TV booster, the TV signal power supply. Now, what this guy is designed to do is to put a small trickle charge of voltage, just DC voltage, which then goes up the exact same cable all the way back up here and feeds the amplifier. Now, the thing with this is that if this amplifier doesn't receive any voltage from this power supply, you get no signal at all. So it appears that the whole system is broken, and that's not true. The antenna could be working just fine, but it stops right here because there's no power going up. So same cable coming down into the wall socket, goes all the way back up and uses that's the very same cable to power this up. It's a very nifty little design. It's a DC voltage, a very low voltage, you can't hurt yourself with it. And what it normally looks like is a little black box that will plug into the power point, and then a lead, and that plugs into the socket on the wall, and miraculously now you will have TV signal. Now, it won't matter. This TV over here in the family room doesn't need a power pack as well. If this is the correct place to plug it in, then everything's going to work. So the TV in the lounge room will work, and so will the TV in the family. If you have TV rooms in the bedrooms or anywhere else in the house, they'll also work. So the point I want to make here is this is the key. You do not have to have your main TV there. Sometimes this little power pack will plug in the family room or lounge room, and the TV that you use is going to be over in the other room. Doesn't matter. Once that power pack is plugged in, the TV itself can go anywhere you like. Okay, all the points will now work as soon as that's connected. I put this in because it's very common when these houses are wired up, particularly if it's an older house. As new house, this probably won't be an issue, but the older houses, we had a particular type of splitter, and it only powered through one leg. So you had to plug it into the right one, which was normally the lounge room. And occasionally, whoever wired it, they wired it for the family room because that's what the people in the house wanted. And so if you plug the power pack in the lounge room, nothing happens. you plug the power pack in the family room, miraculously, suddenly everything works, okay? So you do need to do that. It's very rare, but I have had it where people have put it into the bedrooms, and so you had to put the power pack in there. And the other thing that does happen sometimes is the power pack is actually in the ceiling, plugged into a TV socket in the ceiling. But in that situation, usually it's switched on, plugged in, and works all the time. But if you run into that problem, you really need to get a technician out there to track that one down. But coming back to this, so always check both points with the power pack. If you don't have a power pack, always there's going to be a promotion in here somewhere. So you then need a power pack. We sell them at the shop, so Sunshine Antenna Service, Shop 525 Fisherman's Road in Maroochydore. I'll put the web page link down below. You can give us a call and come on down and buy it. We will sell it to you on the basis of if it doesn't solve the problem because there's something else wrong, like the antenna is actually really faulty or something, then we will refund you in full for that. Or we'll take it off the price of a service call and come out and check out your antenna for you. So either way, it should work. All right.